Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Road to 2000, episode 5. Not calling it day anymore because like I'm not uploading daily at all. Like I didn't upload for like a few weeks because I was just lazy. But as you can see here, I've been playing some Rapid and we got not only did we get 2000, we got way above it, and I won like 9 games in a row to get there. Let me show you guys. Let me go to games. As you can see here, let's go to Rapid games. Alright, we're already there. As you can see, look at all these wins, bro. Wait, what? That was not a Rapid game down there. Alright, yeah, guys, look at this. We have so many wins in a row, bro. Look at this. So at our best, we got 9 wins in a row. Well, these two were against my friend who was, like, pretty bad. So if you're counting, like, only rated games against, like, people who are around 2000, then I only won, like, 7 games in a row. But then I lost 1 and then 1 free, and you know, I kind of choked this one. So basically, I won like 10 games and lost 1. Like, that's actually insane, bro. Like, I was playing at 4 a.m. I don't know what made me play so good. I think it was the 4 a.m. power. I was playing at 4 a.m. here, and I just won like an insane amount of games on July 1st. And I also got a PFP, so maybe it's that helped. But anyways, so the games we're going to be reviewing is, first of all, I'm going to review the one that got me to 2000 and the loss. I can't review all of them or else this video would be like hours long, but bro, why is this guy challenging me, bruh? Okay, anyways. Man, I'm sorry, bro, but, like, I'm kind of recording, you know what I'm saying? But basically, this is the game that got me to 2000. It shows the rating after you play it. So, yeah. So I start off with D4, which is interesting. Usually I play C4, but, like, I kind of like to switch things up around, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he goes D5. I go C4, the Queen's Gambit. I'm not really that familiar with the Queen's Gambit. I'm just, like, playing around for fun. I go knight c3. He goes a6, and I don't really know what to do here. So, like, usually, like, I'm okay with the Queen's Gambit most of the time, because like a lot of like times when you go c4 and d4 in the English opening, they'll also go d5. So I'm not too used to it, but like I'm not used to them taking it, because like what's it called? Usually when you play c4 and they play d5, usually you can take back. Actually, but like not always. So I'm not like that bad, but like usually I'd play like knight f3 and g3, but for some reason I just played knight c3 and he played a6, and like I'm like not familiar with these Queen's Gambit positions, so I'm scared that he'll go b5 and then I just can't win this pawn. He can even kick me. It's going to be really scary. In reality, it's not that bad, because like when you go here, it just weakens this diagonal like crazy, and then you can probably like just go e3 and like sound like queen here to like make a crazy threat, and it's like inconvenient for your opponent, and like, or like a bishop here, and like, yeah, it's just not good for your opponent, so they won't go b5. But I got scared, so I went a4, because b5 I can take and he can't take back because his rook is pinned by this pawn, because my rook will take. So yeah, he does this, which is really interesting. First of all, he's this diagonal is kind of weak too, and like I can win this pawn back easily, and like he doesn't really have any development. Like, this is like kind of slow, in my opinion. I don't know, guys. Because like he already used a move. Like, this should have freed his bishop, but he's like doing it again. I don't know, guys. I'm not too sure. It's not that bad, I guess. I guess it does let me take like the center. I just moved my knight here to defend this pawn more. And I want to go g3 and bishop g2 myself. And if I do this right now, he can just go here and attack it. So I want to get the knight in first. So yeah, he does do this, which is a mistake, because I guess all his pieces are kind of like stuffed together. And like I can go knight. He should have went like knight here. So now I can go knight here and win my pawn back. But actually, looks like e4 was better to just get tons of control and to slowly win this pawn back. But I just played here because I wanted the knight back. But I guess I technically lose the big advantage I had earlier. But he kind of does this. Like, what is this? Like, you're just blocking all your pieces together. Like, what, man? So like, yeah, he just does that for some reason, and luckily hands the advantage back. So I just take the pawn. But I guess the thing is, I can't really go g3 easily to get my bishop, because he has a discovered attack and then we'll win the pawn. So yeah, maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know, bro. He just moves like to e6, and this is very weird. Look at his position. Just all these stubs of pawns like barely move, and like one piece developed, which is really interesting. So I'm technically winning, and I immediately try to like punish him. I whip my queen out ready to pounce on this pawn, and I see that if he pushes, oh shit, I can just take like this, and he can't easily. Okay, wait, I guess he could take back because this bishop defends his rook now, but I just see good pressure and like development, so why not? He does push, and this is unfortunately a miss. I could have went like here, cause I'm trying to see, cause I guess he can't take, cause then here I take the bishop. I don't know, guys. So yeah, apparently I missed an opportunity to win material. Let's see what the stockfish guy has to say. What the hell is this? I guess it's just a really good developing move. Like like this position is really good for me. So yeah, I guess that was good. But unfortunately, I kind of just like saw the pawn and I'm like, oh, I can take it. Like I saw myself getting friends, so I just took it. So yeah, but luckily he takes back this way, and now I can stuff my knight in, and this bishop it's like can't go anywhere. It has like the best move for it was to go here and then just gives it up for the knight, I guess, and then he has like a little bit of development, but he just goes back. Like, what is this? Bro is like all his pieces are on the back rank, and like he has like free pawns, like random stubs and 2 missing pawns near his king. Like, bro is setting up the board for the next game. But yeah, we just kind of get this bishop going. Like, there's no more bishop challenging my file, so I can just attack this rook, and he moves his rook up, so I just put the bishop here ready to castle and maybe get my bishop out like this way too. And like these knights are just like crazy, man. He goes here, and I just go here because I want to like make a random discovered attack for fun, because why not? It probably wasn't the best because I did block my e pawn in, but yeah, like usually you don't want to go here, but I thought like I had discovered attack, so it was kind of justified, so I do it. And then he just messes up. Like, he just lets me do this, like skewer his rook and queen, so we just pick up the rook. And yeah, I just castle, and we're just up material. It's like very hard for him to come back, but we'll see what he does. He still tries. I just play my knight here, forking both of them, so he has to take. And then I kind of make this battery here. So I guess, dude, my mom is calling me, bro. Okay, wait, no, that's beside the point. To make this pawn weak, so if his rook ever moves, and I guess his queen too, we could like tickle him for a pawn, which you will see later in this game. And something to note is my knight is kind of trapped here. Like, I can't go here or here, but I could just move the queen away and then the knight. But yeah, alright, anyways, he goes knight here. I just go rook here to put more pressure on his queen, and it has to move away again. And I notice I can move my knight in. It's like even more like I'm threatening, and like yeah, he goes here and I go here, which threatens this bishop. It's attacked twice and only defended once, so he tries to block it. And he's also threatening this, which honestly I didn't see. Like, it could be bad. Like, if there was actually a checkmate threat here, I might have to like block and then I move a knight, which is like came out of nowhere. I guess I should have seen his plan and watched from f pawn. But yeah, I guess I could like sack the rook too, but like anyways, yeah, I realized that this threat, like, it's scary, but like my king isn't in danger at all. Like, the back rank is defended, and like this diagonal is defended, and that's how the queen attacks. If my king isn't here, the queen can attack from the diagonal or from this horizontal. I guess here too, but the h1 is here, and my bishop covers this diagonal and my rook covers the horizontal, right? So once I take and he goes here, like, he doesn't have this to mate because I have this. He can't like go here to get a random check because I this bishop. So yeah, we're just good. And here I realize I can go rook f1 to completely skewer him, and this pawn is just Mr. Dead, bro. So after he moves, I take the pawn with the rook because like I think I'm threatening this knight and a discovered attack at the same time. Like, I can just take his knight, right? And if he doesn't move his king back, he has to move his king back. And if he doesn't, I can like move this rook away to check him and attack his queen at the same time. It's just crazy. So he has to move the king and he has to give up the knight. And I'm just completely winning here, honestly. I guess my king is pretty unsafe, so I'm not careful. But like, come on, I have all this. He makes one last attempt. This is like technically a checkmate threat because after here, takes back and queen, that is actually a mate, which is very sneaky, so I have to be careful. So I just slide my bishop back to defend the square, and yeah, it's like completely over. And he just moves his bishop and then he resigns instantly after realizing he has no chance left. So yeah, now I'm going to show you the guys where I lost. So I won, guys, in rated rapid at the 2000. This guy ended my crazy win streak, and I won 10 games except this guy, bro. So yeah, I start off with the English opening, my main opening, you know what I'm saying. Then he goes knight f6, so whenever they do this, I just get my bishop out. And I guess he copies me too, and we're just copying each other. And he plays this, kind of a weird move. Okay, not weird. I should say it does get the bishop out, but like I don't know, it seems very passive. But just castle. 1 sec. Dude, my screen is like doing this weird thing, like where like when I press the arrow key to like go back and forth the moves, it's like scrolling left and right, even though there's nothing here. So that's gonna be annoying, and I don't want the board to move like 50 times a second. So I'm just gonna have to use these arrows right here, because you know I don't want the board to shake. But anyways, he goes e5. It's supported by d6, which might be an idea of what he was playing. I go d4 to immediately challenge this. Like if he wants to give me my knight a pretty good square, I'm okay with that. And he makes a big mistake, and he goes e4, which kind of loses the pawn here, because like this looks good because it just attacks my knight, but once I move here, like this being attacked twice, and if he wants to defend, it's going to be very hard. So I get his bishop out, and then I get my knight out, and then he gets his queen out. Like it's just going to be very difficult and like unpleasant. Like I can like kick him out. Wait, no, maybe not. Wait, if he goes like here, then I go here. Oh, he does that. Wait, does he go there? No, he doesn't. What? Okay. But if I went like this, like I don't know, would we have like f3 maybe? Oh, what? Then like he should just lose his pawn, unless he wants to like do this, and then yeah. I don't know, man. Like if he does go through this, all this to save the pawn, like first of all, this pawn's just gonna die either way because my bishop's attacking, and second of all, like look at all this development and this rook on him. So yeah, he basically lost this pawn already. So yeah, and he makes it even worse by like doing this, which makes it easier for me, because once he takes back with the queen, I guess knight was also bad. I just moved this knight in, and yeah, this pawn is just Mr. Dead, and I don't even have to rush to take it because there's no way he can save it, because this pawn's just dead either way. So I play e3 first because I'm worried that like whenever I take and he takes and then I take, he has it opens this bishop up, and then he can take my pawn. So I want to defend it first before grabbing it, right? So he goes queen e7, defending this pawn that's already dead. Okay, bro. So we just take it, and this knight is in a pretty awkward position, so I just trade it off for his, because I see I can like stuff my knight here too, and if he's not careful I could get this, but obviously he's going to see it. So yeah, then I get my bishop out this way, ready to strike this way and get a nice pin. Unfortunately he stops us, and I go queen here kind of aggressively, trying to get this anyways and maybe force some trades. So yeah, he does stop me, and I just go back and also ready to rotate my knight this way, or maybe like here. And yeah, he does stuff his knight here, and I go here, which is a mistake, because once he goes here, like this knight is like not very good anymore, because it's not really threatening anything. It's like, yeah, so I go here, ready to go here too, get to rotate this way to attack the queen once more, but he attacks my queen. I just go here, which is actually a mistake, because now I'm in this pin, and as you can see, I don't really have much squares to go to. Like these squares blocked by the knight, can't go anywhere like this, and so I kind of have to go back because this bishop is also blocking me, and he has a really good chance to get a really nice position. He can play c5 here, and I can't take because I lose the queen, and then I'll probably have to like once he goes here, like that'd just be terrible, and I just lose like every single pawn I have, and the position would not be as good for me. But he kind of goes here. I guess he wanted to support the pawn first, but he had to rush it, because now I can just play knight to c4 to attack the queen and this pawn at the same time. And as you can see, once he moves the queen, I also get this pawn for free. So I'm technically up 2 pawns now, because once if he does take back, I can just take the knight because it was undefended. So yeah, he goes c5 now, and I still can't take. And honestly, this position is pretty scary. And I go knight b3 thinking it was good, but because if he does take at any point, I can just take his knight. So, but unfortunately, he does get this pawn, and now I have to move my queen back, which actually was not the best play. Even though like I'm safe, I'm just losing like a bunch of pawns, and I'll be down material, right? But the best play was actually to give up. My queen. Like I saw this at first. I'm like, oh, he's attacking my queen. Maybe I can attack his. But I saw that after knight takes, I'll play it out. I saw after knight takes and queen takes, like he doesn't have to take back now. He can give me a check in between to save his knight, and then once I move, then he can take it. And like I thought, like, oh, this might be trapped. This knight might be trapped, but like, I guess it is trapped. No, it's not trapped. I can run away because like, maybe probably like rook here. But yeah, I saw this position. I was like down a piece. I saw this wasn't even that bad, and I probably should have played this. Like I'm only like down like a pawn worth of material. Like I don't have a. I'm like down a knight, but like this knight isn't the best, and like I have like a few pawns to compensate. But I get material greedy here, so I just like move my queen, try to save my pieces, and I'm just going all the way back because like, yeah, I have to like make this awkward like movement because this bishop is blocking and all these pieces are, and he just has like a bunch of attacks, so he just munches on my pawns like crazy. And the funny thing is I can't even take back with the bishop, which would be best for my pawn structure, because then he would have here, and then like I can't defend this knight, which is defended by his bishops, because like I can't go here, I can't go here, I can't go here, so I just have to move, and then he just takes my bishop, so I have to take with the f pawn here, which is pretty bad. And as you can see, my position is completely falling apart, even though I'm only down a pawn. Like all my pieces are like cramped together, while his pieces, like, I mean, they're like weird, but like it works, and they're like in my face. And he does go back. I make this really bad rook move because I want to go knight here. I didn't realize I could do it immediately because like I thought this structure was bad and weak, but I guess it's salvageable. What is that a word? Yeah, it is. Because I want to go here and then support like this way, and then maybe I could like stack my rooks here. Like if he ever moves the knight, not there obviously, but like I could like stack them and do some scary stuff. But unfortunately, the rooks didn't help me here. He does go here to prevent me from going here, which was pretty annoying. So yeah, I kind of moved this to get away from the pin and to kind of make a battery. So if he ever goes like this, I could like do that, I guess. But he does move his queen in. And once again, I do have this, but like I didn't even consider it because I just saw I was losing a pawn. But I guess it's somehow isn't that bad. And somehow this pawn is hanging too. But yeah, I go bishop here, kicking him out. And he goes like d6, and I go here defending this because I thought here, 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 right? It's just a basic tactic which eliminates the defender of my bishop and wins it. But I should have just taken the pawn to attack his rook too. But yeah, now he just like after this, like my position is just so bad. Like he takes that away, so I can't even win the pawn anymore, and like all my pieces are kind of in awkward positions, and this knight can't really move that much. Like anywhere, it's just kind of like bad. Like I can't move it all the way back. I guess I could, but like, and here it's like very weak, only defended by these. Yeah, I move my bishop back for some reason, maybe to get my knight like this. No idea. Then rook, then bishop here, attacking it, my queen once again, so I have to move like here. Then queen here, not really sure what that does. So I try to like move my knight like either to one of these squares, but it's like really bad because it's like all the way in the back, and he can already like took all my rook and bishop. I take the rook, thinking my bishop would die otherwise, even though I had this weird move that wasn't that bad, and like my position is just so bad. And I eventually fumble here. When I go here, instead of just like taking back, I try to play g4 to be sneaky and try to win his rook for whatever reason, but he just forces a trade, and he actually manages to save his bishop. So I'm just down a piece, and like I'm kind of salty that I threw like a better position, so I just play around for no reason. Maybe he'll run out of time, but he does a really good job at trading down the pieces, and I do lose this game, unfortunately, which was my only loss. But yeah, you can't win them all, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, thanks for watching, and yeah, okay, bye.